Write the equation that represent this graph. To find any linear function 7a, we have to find m, the gradient, and the intercept part from y-axis. The intercept part from y-axis here is ready to us, 10. So c equals 10. I want m. If I want m, I can make a right angle triangle like this. And m equals change for y over a change for x. Like what? Like 40 minus 10 for y. 40 minus 10 over a change for x. Here is change for x. 10 minus 0. 10 minus 0. So 40 minus 10 equals 30. Divided by 10 equals 3. Okay, 7a? Okay? Please answer me. Yes, Basil, there is a problem with the internet connection for all Egypt, I think. Okay? So this is the beginning for our session. If we want to get the first question, write the equation that represents this graph. Any linear function, to get it, you have to find c, the intercept part from y-axis, and m, the gradient. So see here, the intercept part from y-axis. The intercept part from y-axis, it will be 10, easy to get here in 10. Okay, if I want m, the gradient, so I can make a right angle triangle like this and subtract 40 minus 10 for y over 10 minus 0 for x. 40 minus 10 equals 30, 10 minus 0 is 10, 30 divided by 10 equals 3. So the linear function, it will be y equals mx plus c. M is 30. X plus c plus 10. This is the linear function. Okay? Okay, 7a. Okay. If the total cost of taxi.
It's 3x.
What? What?
It's 3x. It's supposed to be 3x.
Yes, yes, 3x. Sorry, yes.
It's
3, not 30.
supposed to be 3x.
Thank you. Okay, so it will be 3x plus 10. And if the total cost of taxi ride is 28, how far was the journey? So he wants the value of y. He wants the value of y. The value of y, he gave you the value of y, 28. So we can make like this, 28. He wants the value of x. 28 equal 3x plus 10. We can solve it as a linear equation. I get this 10 in the other side, so it will be 3x equals 28 minus 10. 28 minus 10. Okay, and then it will be 3x equals 28 minus 10 equals 18. And then we can divide by 3 here and divide by 3. So x equals 6. Okay? Kilometer, 6 kilometer. Okay, 7a? if the charge was 15 pounds.
Okay, mister.
Okay, if the charge was 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Okay. So, how far was the journey? Yes. Have you a problem?
You forgot the question.
What?
Question.
Yes. Estimate
forgot
the
the
charge. Yes,
question.
yes. Estimate the charge for a journey of 9 kilometers. So we will change x by 9. So here, y equals. Yes, Mr. Mahmoud. Yes, Mr. Mahmoud.
For this question, he said yes. For this question, he said made. So we can make it on the grid. We can make a line on the line and intersect with the line.
Okay, or another
So
way,
he
yes.
said estimate, not
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mahmoud. And we can substitute by x in the equation, Mr. Mahmoud, right? We can substitute in the equation.
Yes, but he said yes, but he said
He said
estimate. So
estimate, okay.
estimate. I don't. Yes.
So we can make a line for 9 here.
And this is the part.
And by estimation here.
Yes, it could be 37.5.
Yes, 37. 37.5.
37.
It's 30.
Yes, he said estimate.
5 approximately, because he asked me to estimate, not the exact value. Okay, so I can write here y is equal 37.5. Okay, LE. Okay, if the charge was 15, the same way we can make 15 equals 3x plus 10. So I can just take 10 in the other side, so it will be 3x equals 15 minus 10. Please, quiet. If you have a noise, you have to mute yourself. Okay, so it will be 3x equals 15 minus 10 equals 5. Okay, so divide by 3 and divide by 3. So x equals 3 over 5, 5 over 3, sorry. Five over 3. Okay, so equals approximately 1.1 and 2 over 3 kilometer. Leave it as a mixed number, 3 kilometer. Okay. Okay, 7A. Okay. 7A. By the way, there is something bad with the internet connection today in all Egypt, I think. Okay. Have you finished this?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question. Okay, in the United Kingdom, okay, petrol used to be sold in gallons. This graph convert liters to gallons, okay? Use the graph to estimate the number of gallons of 220 liters. So the number of gallons, estimate, we can make lines. We can make lines like this. 220 liters, it is 20 liters. Okay, we have to, So approximately what? 4.5. 4.5. Okay, 4.5 gallons. Okay. Use a graph to estimate the number of liters to 1 gallon. To 1 gallon. To 1 gallon. We can make a line like this. One here. And down. It will be 4 approximately. 4 liters. Okay, 4 liters. Okay, 7A. Check your answers, please.
Yes.
Because it's important topic. Always coming in your exam. Okay, so Ghosh filled his car with petrol. The petrol tank takes 50 liters of fuels. Okay, about how many gallons is this? How many gallons is this? So we can make firstly we can make a linear function. How we can make a linear function? So we have to get the intercept part from y-axis first. So c equals what here? Here is the linear graph, and with y-axis intersect in 0. So c equals 0. Okay, and we want m. M equals change for y over change for x. Okay, so we can make like this. We have a right angle triangle here. Here is the right angle triangle. We can make this right angle triangle to get it easy. So the change for y, it will be 1 minus 0 over change for x, it will be 4 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1 and 4 minus 0 is 4. So the gradient, it will be quarter. Any function has to be in the form y equals mx plus c. So our function, it will be y equals 1/4 x, because we don't have c. C equals 0. So it's not important to write 0 in the equation. Okay? So he told us the petrol tank takes liters. So we have to by x 50. Please quiet, please. Okay, so I'll change x by 50 in the question. So it will be 1/4 times 50. So it will be 50 divided by 4. 50 divided by 4, so it will be 12.5. 12.5 gallons. Okay.